couple, just minding my day. Hallway lights in the morning, it felt kinda great. Then you walked in laughing like you owned the whole sky. Didn't know that one smile could stop me mid-stride. And we're brushing shoulders, heartbeats getting bold.
If Adelaide thought her life would return to normal after the festival, she was mistaken. Because on Monday morning, everything changed. She was at her locker when she heard the whispers.
Did you hear? Mina's back.
No way. Kim Mina. From Jun Pyo's past.
Yes! Her family moved back. She's even prettier now.
Mina. The girl Ji-eun mentioned. Jun Pyo's first love. Why does my stomach feel like it just dropped? Adelaide thought, her hands freezing on her locker door. And then she saw her. Kim Mina walked through the hallway like she owned it, long hair perfectly styled, designer bag on her shoulder, smile bright and confident. She was stunning. And she was walking straight toward Jun Pyo's classroom. Adelaide tried to tell herself it didn't matter. That whatever was happening between her and Jun Pyo, if anything was happening, was too new, too fragile to matter. But her heart didn't get the memo. Jun Pyo was at his desk when he heard the commotion. He looked up, and his world tilted.
Jun Pyo oppa, surprise!
Mina, what are you? When did you?
We moved back last week. I wanted to surprise you. Aren't you happy?
Jun Pyo was frozen. Mina's back. After 2 years of silence, she's just back. I should be happy. This is what I wanted, right? For her to come back. But then why does it feel so complicated, he thought, his mind spinning. Hyung, you okay? Woo Bin whispered. I don't know, Jun Pyo said quietly. Over the next 2 weeks, Adelaide kept her distance. She stopped going to the rooftop. Ate lunch in different places. Took routes that avoided Jun Pyo's classroom. It hurt, but it felt necessary. This is better. Cleaner. He gets his first love back. I don't get hurt. Everyone wins. So why does it feel like I'm losing something important, she thought as she ate alone in the library once again. Jun Pyo noticed immediately. How could he not? The girl who'd started to become part of his days, who made him smile without trying, who listened like his words mattered, was suddenly gone. Where is she? Why is she avoiding me? Did I do something wrong, he wondered, scanning the cafeteria for the 100th time that week. You're an idiot, you know that. Min Ho said bluntly. What? Jun Pyo asked. Adelaide. She's avoiding you because of Mina. Everyone's saying you two are getting back together, and Adelaide probably thinks she's in the way, Min Ho explained. But I'm not, Mina and I aren't, Jun Pyo protested. Have you told Mina that? Because from where we're standing, you've been spending a lot of time with her, Woo Bin pointed out. She's my friend. She just got back. I'm being polite, Jun Pyo defended. Polite looks a lot like leading someone on if you're not clear about your feelings, Min Ho said seriously. Jun Pyo ran a hand through his hair, frustrated. Because the truth was, he didn't know what he felt. Mina was familiar, safe, a connection to his past. But Adelaide? Adelaide was something else entirely. Something that scared him because it felt real in a way nothing had in years. I need to figure this out. Before I lose something I didn't even know I wanted, he told himself. The announcement came on a rainy Wednesday morning, the annual senior class trip to Nami Island. 3 days, 2 nights, team-building activities, and enough romantic scenery to make any K-drama director weep. The entire school buzzed with excitement. Adelaide, please tell me you're coming. Please. You can't miss this, Ji-eun begged. I don't know, 3 days with everyone. That sounds exhausting, Adelaide hesitated. It's Nami Island. It's beautiful. There are trees and bikes and, okay, fine, Jun Pyo's going to be there, but the island is huge. You can avoid him if you want, Ji-eun said. You're not going to let this go, are you? Adelaide sighed. Not even a little bit, Ji-yoon confirmed with a grin. Fine. I'll go, Adelaide relented. What Adelaide didn't know was that fate, or perhaps Ji-yoon's meddling, had other plans. The bus ride to Nami Island was chaos. Students claimed seats, blasted music, shared snacks. Adelaide sat near the back with Ji-yoon, trying to read a book and failing because her eyes kept drifting to the front of the bus where Jun Pyo sat. Next to Mina. Stop looking. Just stop. It doesn't matter. He made his choice. You're fine. Totally fine, Adelaide told herself, forcing her eyes back to her book. But Jun Pyo wasn't fine. He tried to sit with Woo Bin and Min Ho, but Mina had slid in next to him before he could object, and now she was chattering about America, her new school, all the things she'd missed about Korea. And all Jun Pyo could think about was the girl in the back of the bus who wouldn't even look at him. This is wrong. All of this feels wrong. But how do I fix it without hurting Mina? Without hurting Adelaide, he thought desperately. They arrived at Nami Island as the sun was setting, painting everything in shades of amber and gold. The trees formed cathedral-like canopies overhead, and the air smelled like autumn and possibility. Even Adelaide had to admit it was breathtaking. All right, everyone. Room assignments. Boys' cabin A, girls' cabin B, dinner is at 7. Lights out at 10. And please, no wandering off. I don't want to search this entire island for lost students, Teacher Kim announced. The cabins were cozy, with bunk beds and enough space for the girls to spread out their things. Adelaide claimed a top bunk in the corner, hoping for a quiet trip. But as she was unpacking, Mina walked in. Oh. You're the new girl, right? Adelaide? Mina said brightly. Yes. You're Mina, Adelaide replied politely. I am. It's so nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you, Mina said with a bright smile. You have? Adelaide asked, surprised. Of course. The whole staircase kiss thing. Everyone was talking about it. That must have been so embarrassing for you, Mina said. There was something in her tone. Not quite mean, but not quite kind either. Like sugar with a drop of poison. It was an accident, Adelaide said simply. Oh, I know. Jun Pyo told me. He feels really bad about it. He was worried you might have gotten the wrong idea, Mina said, her voice dripping with false concern. The wrong idea? What does that mean? Did he say that to her? There was no wrong idea. We barely know each other, Adelaide said. Oh good. I'm so glad. Because Jun Pyo and I have history, you know. We've known each other since we were kids. First loves don't really go away, do they? Mina said, relieved. Adelaide forced a smile, but inside, something cracked. No. I guess they don't, she said quietly. Dinner was a buffet of Korean dishes, bulgogi, japchae, kimchi jjigae. The students sat in clusters, laughing and eating. Adelaide sat with Ji-yoon and some other literature club members, trying to focus on the conversation and not on the table where Jun Pyo and Mina sat together. You okay? Ji-yoon whispered. I'm fine, Adelaide whispered back. You're a terrible liar, Ji-yoon said. Ji-yoon, I'm fine. Really? Can we just enjoy the trip? Adelaide pleaded. Across the dining hall, Jun Pyo was having his own crisis. Remember when we used to come to places like this with our families? Those summer trips to Jeju Island? Mina asked nostalgically. Yeah. I remember, Jun Pyo said. I missed those days. I missed you, Mina said softly. Mina, Jun Pyo started, uncomfortable. I know I hurt you when I left. I didn't handle it well. But I'm back now, and I want to make things right. We can start over, Jun Pyo. Like old times, Mina said earnestly. Like old times. Is that what I want? It used to be all I wanted. But now. Now all I can think about is a girl who makes me want to be honest about my dreams. Who looks at me like I'm more than my last name. Who I pushed away because I was too scared to admit I was falling for her, Jun Pyo thought. Mina, he began. Jun Pyo. Coach wants to talk to us about tomorrow's relay race. Woo Bin interrupted, appearing suddenly. Jun Pyo had never been so grateful for an interruption in his life. That night, Adelaide couldn't sleep. The cabin was full of soft breathing and the occasional snore, but her mind was too loud. She grabbed a jacket and slipped outside, needing air, needing space. The island was magical at night. String lights glowed between trees, and the path was lit by soft lanterns. Adelaide walked without direction, letting her feet carry her toward the sound of water, a small stream that ran through the island. Maybe Ji-eun was right. Maybe I do like him. More than I wanted to admit. But it doesn't matter now. He has Mina. And I'm just the girl he accidentally kissed. Nothing more, she thought sadly, staring at the moonlit water. Adelaide, a voice called from behind her. She spun around, and there he was. Jun Pyo, hands in his pockets, looking uncertain and beautiful in the moonlight. What are you doing out here? It's past curfew, Adelaide said. I could ask you the same thing, Jun Pyo replied. I couldn't sleep, she admitted. Me neither, he said. Silence stretched between them, heavy with things unsaid. You've been avoiding me, Jun Pyo said plainly. I've been busy, Adelaide deflected. Adelaide, he pressed. Look, you don't have to do this. I get it. Mina's back, and you two have history. I'm not trying to get in the way of that, Adelaide said. You're not in the way, Jun Pyo insisted. Jun Pyo, it's fine. Really. We barely know each other. The festival it was nice. But it doesn't have to mean anything, Adelaide said, trying to protect her heart. What if I want it to mean something? Jun Pyo said, his voice frustrated. Adelaide froze. Her heart stopped, then started again, too fast. What? She whispered. What if I want it to mean something? What if I've been going crazy trying to figure out why you won't talk to me? Why you won't even look at me? Jun Pyo said, stepping closer. Because it's easier. Because everyone expects you to be with Mina, and I'm just the new girl who doesn't fit in and accidentally kissed you on a staircase. Adelaide said, her voice breaking. You think that's all you are to me? An accident? Jun Pyo asked incredulously. Isn't it? Adelaide said, tears threatening. No. God, Adelaide, no. You're the person I look for in hallways. The person who makes me want to talk about things I don't talk about. The person who makes me feel like maybe I don't have to be perfect all the time, Jun Pyo said intensely. Is this real? Is this actually happening? Adelaide thought, her heart racing. But Mina, she started. Mina is my past. And I care about her, I do. But she's not you, Jun Pyo said firmly. Tears pricked Adelaide's eyes. Hope and fear warred in her chest. Jun Pyo, I'm scared. I'm scared of getting hurt. I'm scared that tomorrow you'll wake up and realize you made a mistake, she confessed. I'm scared too. I've been scared since the moment I met you. But I'm more scared of not trying. Of letting you walk away because I was too much of a coward to tell you how I feel, Jun Pyo said gently. And how do you feel? Adelaide asked, barely breathing. Jun Pyo reached out, his hand cupping her cheek, his thumb brushing away a tear she didn't know had fallen. I feel like I want to know everything about you. Your favorite book. What you miss most about home. What makes you laugh? I feel like I want to be the person you come to when you're sad. I feel like maybe I'm falling for you. And it terrifies me, he confessed. It terrifies me too, Adelaide whispered. So we'll be terrified together. Deal? Jun Pyo offered. Deal, Adelaide said, laughing through tears. They stood there, the stream bubbling beside them. Jun Pyo. A voice called out. They jumped apart. Mina stood on the path, her face a mixture of shock and hurt. What is this? She demanded. Mina, Jun Pyo started. I can't believe this. I come back, and you're already with someone else. Mina said, her voice rising. It's not like that. Mina, you have to understand, Jun Pyo tried to explain. Understand what? That I meant nothing to you. That you moved on that easily. Mina asked, hurt evident in her voice. You left. 2 years ago, you left without a real goodbye, and I waited. I waited for you to call, to text, to give me any sign that I mattered to you. And you didn't, Jun Pyo said, his voice firm. Mina's eyes filled with tears. I was 16. My parents made me go. What was I supposed to do? She protested. You were supposed to fight for us. Or at least let me go. But you did neither, and I spent 2 years in limbo. I can't do that anymore, Jun Pyo said, softer now. So that's it? You're choosing her over me? Mina asked. I'm choosing myself. For the first time, I'm choosing what I want. And that's not fair to you, and I'm sorry. But Mina, we were kids. What we had was real, but it's not who we are anymore, Jun Pyo explained. Mina looked at Adelaide, then back at Jun Pyo. For a moment, she looked like she might argue. But then her shoulders sagged. I hope she's worth it, she said quietly. She is, Jun Pyo replied simply. Mina walked away, her footsteps fading into the night. Adelaide let out a breath she didn't know she'd been holding. Are you okay? Adelaide asked gently. I will be. That was something I should have done a long time ago, Jun Pyo said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come between, Adelaide started. You didn't. You just helped me see what I was too scared to see myself. We should probably go back before someone realizes we're gone, Adelaide suggested. Probably. But before we do. Jun Pyo said. He pulled her close, wrapping her in a hug that felt like coming home. Adelaide rested her head against his chest, listening to his heartbeat, feeling safe and terrified and completely, utterly happy. This is what I want. Her. Us. Whatever this becomes, Jun Pyo thought. Please let this be real. Please let this last, Adelaide prayed silently.